Hi.
I guess we're doing a moving vlog. So today we're looking at two apartments and I'm doing a vibe check, a temperature check with um
The job.
the job, like the manager of the job, the place of the job. I can look around. I don't know if the other doctor is going to be there or not, but like I get to look around and see like, does this feel right? Like, you know, when you go visit schools and you're like, does this feel right? Or if you're looking at homes and you don't really know, looking at all like the stats and stuff, but once you step in, you're like, okay, I can really see myself living here. So that's what we're doing today. They would not they will not move to the next step of the hiring process until I do this vibe check, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
And because I think they're more afraid that I'm going to be like, nope, don't like it, and I'm going to run. And they'd rather it happen now than happen later. I think I'm going to like it. We're at the halfway point.
This is halfway between where we were and where we're going.
Yeah.
I believe this is called like Linear Park, or what was I calling it before?
Long Park.
Long Park. I think it's Linear Park.
We're about to be on the mainland, which
We haven't been on the mainland in years.
yeah, it's been a while. It's been a sec.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, when's the last time we've been on the mainland? 2020.
Is that true?
Oh yeah, I haven't been to the city.
We haven't visited anybody, right?
Almost 5 since we've been on the mainland.
Oh, like very, very close. It
Yeah.
was. I think we came
Yeah,
in October.
yeah, and it's
So
all right. So yeah, we'll see if we can like get some little clippies and we'll show you every apartment that we don't live in, and we'll show you like bits and pieces of the apartments that we do.
all right. See you soon. Bye.
Bye. I just had my meet and greet, my vibe check. Vibes are good.
I'm talking about good.
That's all. They seem to really want me there, which is very important. And then they didn't seem to mind my blue hair at all.
No, yeah, it didn't look like hostagey.
Yeah, and they had a nice like spread out exam space.
Yeah.
Spread.
Yeah, you've always been in a
yeah.
tiny space.
Yeah, and I really like. Yeah, that's so true. I was always like, okay, hold on,
Yeah.
to get into my exam space, but it seemed
Yeah.
like real nice and spread out.
The manager was like, whatever you need to start working here, we will do.
Yeah.
I think she literally said those words.
Yeah, so, yeah, good stuff. We made it to the cabin. So, something I forgot to say that was like a really good omen before the LensCrafters visit was I was thinking in the car, I'm gonna I'm gonna listen to Sabrina Carpenter on the way up. But you know, we were chatting and I was like, it would be silly for me to play something. I'll just play Go-Go Juice like as my fight song right before we go in. But then, you know, I forgot that I had that plan. And then we were walking, like we parked, like, and there was like only 2 cars in front of us in the parking lot. We were walking past the closest car to the LensCrafters, and she was playing Go-Go Juice. That's like a sign, right? And like, why did I even choose Go-Go Juice? I mean, it's like, you know, really anthemic, I guess. But like, it is about like drunk dialing after you've been dumped. But so it has nothing to do with like a fight song and like getting ready to leave a good impression. Yeah, so then after that, we went to Rough Draft Books, which is like the big place. I think it's a bar and a coffee shop and a bookstore, and they have trivia there. It's like a big place. People like come there as tourists. So we saw that. Actually, even before that, we saw a really cool furniture store, and it was like an art piece. Like they're all like art pieces. I really liked those. We walked around and then we went to see the first apartment. Did not like the vibes. So first of all, the guy didn't even come. He just had someone unlock the door and we just like let ourselves in, and like I really thought that was weird and like kind of sketch and unwelcoming, right? Like, what if I had questions? So, like, we just kind of like looked around and we're like, I guess it's time to go. And then we had dinner at Opa Gyros. Oh, and then the first place that we went to, we were like, oh, we really want to live there. It's a first floor apartment. That's what the listing said. But then when we went there, it was a second floor apartment. So like, why did they lie? And so then we were really wanting the first floor apartment more because it was a first floor apartment, even though the second one we were looking at was a better price and like a little bit bigger. We were like, oh, I think we'll like the first one more. But then like it just wasn't even on the first floor. And then the second one, a walk up, but like the guy was there to greet us and he was really, really nice. And like it's still a small place, but we liked it. And every place has its problems, but we were we felt like a really good vibe from this guy. The first place, like there's nothing really wrong with it, but like they were like I feel like I got a lot of signs that told me to not live there. So I felt like that was really good. And like before we saw anything, I was kind of leaning one way, and then after we saw things and we really felt the vibes of the place, I'm leaning another way. So they showed it to a couple other people tonight, so we won't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna have to wait for this apartment, but hopefully it'll go our way. And the local church. What? Oh. And the local church has little prayers that you can like you take one and you leave one. So we prayed and we said like thank you for our blessings and thank you for the people helping us out. And then like we got a blessing that was like about the stars and the moon, which is right up my alley. We walked around some more and then we came up to the cabin. Oh, we went to Stewart's Shops. I approve. But like I didn't really get a chance to get all the things, but we got some snacks and we got some donuts. And look at these pumpkin cake donuts. I mean pumpkin glazed donuts.
They are cake donuts, though.
And we had chocolate ones in the car, and they were so good, real dense, like a devil's food donut, and that was really good. And then here, I'm gonna show you. Oh, I feel like I'm blocking this. My husband built that fire in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's going out. But we don't want it to stay on for too long, so that's why it only has a little wood.
Yeah, and but it's nice and cozy.
Yeah.
And it's not too cold tonight. It's just a little chilly.
Yeah, we just don't want to sleep with the fire on either.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd probably be fine, but why risk it? I mean, it would be fine. People heat their houses with fire.
Yeah. And then we also got this that I've never seen before.
Me neither.
Cabot sour cream and French onion potato chips. So we're gonna try those out and see what we like, what we think of them.
Yeah. Cabot Creamery says farmer owned. It's important.
Love that. Yeah, and then we tried to get things that are just from Stewart's as much as possible.
Yeah, things we've never seen before, things that are new to us. It feels really nice to be in the Hudson Valley. I spent a lot of time here in my youth, and like it feels really good to be here with you. You behind the camera.
And
That's it. Fun time.
Yeah, so I'll show you some of the woods tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, it's much better when you can see.
Yeah. Good night. The night at the cabin was great. I love the cabin. It's one of my favorite places. I can envision myself coming here for like 4 days and making like 30 journals or like 1,000 pieces of handmade paper, and it's great. I love it. I love it so much. Um, I had a nightmare though, because I was sleeping in a new bed, and so, but I had a nightmare that like the villain from this story was being particularly mean, but you know, it was just a nightmare. I was able to like I walked around the cabin and I like felt okay. It was nice and cool, and that's really nice for a September day. Let me show you the view. Oh, I'm on a porch swing. So that's why it's moving, and it's a real log cabin. Oh, I can't reach that wall, but it's a real log cabin, and like I could see the logs from where I was sleeping too, so that like really calmed me when I was having a nightmare. And I was like, okay, I'm in a log cabin. It's okay. Here's the view. There's the outhouse. There is an indoor bathroom, but that's the outhouse. That's the shed. And there's a little bit of water there. It's not like jump-inable water by any stretch of the imagination, but it's water there. And very pretty. I'll show you a little bit of the inside too. So here's the stairs. Oh, I didn't even see how cool this was.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
It's so cool. The stairs up to the attic.
It's a loft.
Oh, the loft. Like a bunch of like older media, toys and games.
Ooh, DVD.
There's a record player. And here's those walls that I was able to see. That's what calmed me down in
Did you show the turtle
the night. I'm about to.
God. We almost forgot that.
Oh. And here's the wallpaper. Looking good, looking good. And yeah, it's good that I'm doing this so we don't forget anything. The bathroom. And the most amazing thing to me was that the bathroom had this turtle lamp. And I had one of these when I was a kid. It was really exciting for me. This is it on. There's this poster of apples, which I love. And 6 phases of a project: enthusiasm, disillusionment, panic, search for the guilty, punishment of the innocent, and praise and honors for the non-participants. It's so real!
I would so do like a murder show here. We've got like we got the golf course culture and the rich farm culture. We gotta get rid of this body before the fair starts.
That's why I was like,
This is freaking cattle cleaning. Holy shit. Golf carts. Oh my god, where's Flight of the Valkyries when you need it?
I thought, oh, what? It's not ending. I thought it was just 3.
Oh hell. Yeah, there was like 15. So this is Cooperstown? This is adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
This is where baseball was invented. Well, that's where some of the rules for baseball.
I love that old house. It was
Yeah.
that old French.
You want to turn left.
Cool.
So much real estate.
Oh, look at that. Look at that red house.
Yeah.
I mean, that red building. So Cooperstown is like the birth of some part of baseball or something. And look who I found. Fanatic. Price Chopper. Alright, so it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I got an email back. I was nervously waiting all night, but I had to just chill. And I did get an email back, and they said they had another showing. But the wording that they said is, we have another showing that we have to honor. And so it seemed like they're really wanting to give it to us. So fingers crossed still. But I'm still waiting, but I'm much more hopeful than I was before. I think at least that means that they want to give it to us over the 2 people that they showed it to yesterday, right? Anyway, we're on the way back from Cooperstown. Cooperstown, like I said, it's some sort of baseball something. I'll put the actual words up here. But then we ate at, what was it called?
Doubleday?
Doubleday Diner. It was lovely. People dressed in baseball uniforms, people talking baseball, like literally. And it was just like a really cool town. I have lots of pictures. Check out that barn.
That one?
Yeah, that one. I would live there.
That's different from you guys. If I'm in the way, I'll get out of the way after I go.
Oh, you're totally good. I'll take my pictures.
I want you in my...
I do.
There he is.
I do like the over-the-shoulder shots for people. You know, like it just adds so much more natural action to the picture. Capturing
The artist at work.
One thing I always forget that's really important is the bottom and top corners. For whatever, not for whatever reason, that's just not what. Kayaking in the Hudson River. This is the Hudson,
Yeah.
right?
This is Rondout Creek, so maybe it's connected to...
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this was somewhere over here. There's a point. Maybe that's the point. And they that's where they loaded up the ships, full with bluestone and brick.
Oh, cool.
To go onto the Hudson.
Yeah, so this is Rondout Creek in the Rondout district, which is downtown Kingston. We came by on our way back home to take a look, and I'm really glad we did.
Yeah.
We're about to see a beautiful sunset and maybe a moonrise. Fun. Cute. I can see it blinking.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay, we're back in East Hampton. These geese are flying right at us. Yeah, it was a really nice trip, really productive. Here's Fatima on the chapel. Yeah, Kingston was really nice. It's weird to be back because Kingston was so nice that it feels like it already is starting to feel like home.
So we're back home. I wanted to do a little wrap up of our trip and say what I figured out was the theme of the trip, kind of like the mantra or the lesson that we kept on learning. And the lesson that we kept learning is a variation of rejection is protection.
So true.
More so, like, if something that you want to happen doesn't work out, something better is right around the corner.
I think the stronger one for me is if something that you've been looking forward to and you think is really important and you should do gives you the ick, like when you see it or when it's starting to become real, like get away from that because there's something out there that won't give you the ick.
So it was like a whole cascade of things, right? So like first my parents were supposed to bring us.
A good friend of ours, Carl, you've probably seen him on the blog.
Yeah, but then Carl was able to do it, and Carl is a realtor who was able to really help us look at the apartments, and like we had a ton of fun. Like it was a really good like mini vacation. Yeah, it turned into a little vacation, like all because your dad injured himself, so he couldn't go. He got hurt, so he didn't want to be in the car, which is totally fine. Yeah, but we had already made a bunch of appointments. Yeah, we made the appointment. Like we could have canceled the whole trip, but we're like, you know what? Let's see if our friend can do it. And he was able to. He was happy to, and it just things lined up really well for him. Then we were thinking we were really liking the first apartment, and the second apartment was like a just in case. But it turned out the first apartment, we really were like, this is not right. It gave us the ick. and Carl was there to be like, this, that, and the other thing. These are all problems with this apartment. He's like, yeah, it is not right. Here's exactly why. Yeah. And on the second apartment, we loved the landlord. Yeah, we really hit it off with the landlord. Yeah, and it worked out really well. It was open. It felt right when we were there, and like just the vibes were so good. Just everything was good. It was a better part of the same neighborhood. It just like we when we looked at it on the map and we read about it, we were like, this doesn't seem like the part of the neighborhood we want to live in. Yeah. But when we actually got there, the location was. We were perfect. Like, oh, this is perfect, us. Perfect. This is where we live when we want to live somewhere. It's this. We're going to look at some place where you might potentially work. Yeah. And that place was also closed on Tuesday, so instead we got to watch the sunset over the river. Yeah. Or over the creek, and that was so pretty. And like I'm so happy that we got to do that. So that's like my little devotional. Sometimes things don't work out, right? Yeah. Like we were going to move to Rochester, and now we're moving to Kingston, and we couldn't be happier. We couldn't be happier. Yeah. And Rochester gave us the ick. It really did. Yeah, so onward and upward. So thanks so much for watching. Give us a like if you like watching the vlogs. I'm really liking vlogging, so maybe this is something I'll continue when we move into Kingston. Also, wait, come back. Bye. But there's moving vlogs. Bye from me. Bye.